अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो हम लोग डिसीगो सीसी को पढ़ने की कोशिश करते हैं। ये एक सॉफ्टवेयर है जिससे हम बहुत सारी एप्लीकेशंस को मॉनिटर और कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। तो कौन सी एप्लीकेशंस को हम लोग इसको मैं कैसे एक्सप्लेन कर सकता हूँ कि किस चीज़ तरह कौन सी फैसिलिटीज़ को हम लोग यूज़ कर सकते हैं। तो उसके लिए एक स्लाइड हम लोग फायर अलार्म उसको उसकी विजुअलाइजेशन कहाँ कहाँ पे वो लगे हुए हैं, इसी तरह वीडियोस, वेंटिलेशन और एयर कंडीशनिंग। ये एक जनरल सी एग्जांपल है कि ये चीज़ें जो हैं इनको एनालाइज करते हैं, इनकी परफॉर्मेंस देखते हैं एंड इस सॉफ्टवेयर से हम लोग इनकी सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करते हैं विदाउट लिविंग योर मैनेजमेंट स्टेशन। सो there are so many things this software can do. So I'll make another slide. This is uses task which can do by this software Decigo CC. So first of all, it can monitor and control a facility through graphics. यानी ये graphics के थ्रू आपको सब कुछ ये दिखाएगा, ऐसे करना है वैसे करना है। अच्छा जी, ऑप्शन 2 में यहाँ से हम लोग इसको डायग्नोज और ट्रबल शूट भी कर सकते हैं किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को थ्रू रिपोर्ट्स, और वो ट्रेंड टाइम के साथ साथ एक ग्राफ सा बन जाता है कि यहाँ पे इतना टेम्परेचर था, इतना इतना इतना। अनदर वन इज़ वी कैन schedule and modify the equipment operations. There are many uses. There is one is analyze energy efficiency by monitoring equipment के देख सकते हैं कि मतलब अगर वहाँ पे गर्मी है तो सर्दी के लिए कूलिंग के लिए कितना टेम्परेचर रखना पड़ेगा। Another use is he can make alarms if there is a big problem and alarm is attached. अब कुछ फैसिलिटीज़ के साथ अलार्म होता है, कुछ के साथ नहीं होता। अब फायर के साथ अलार्म है, लेकिन अब हो सकता है एयर कंडीशन में अलार्म ना हो, तो ये जहाँ पे ज़रूरत है वहाँ पे ये अलार्म बजाता है कि भाई इट्स अ मेजर प्रॉब्लम। And another one use is they can gather information and analyze the efficiency of the system through reports. So we have so many uses. So अगला जो मेरी स्लाइड है वो ये है कि होता क्या है, ये कैसे काम करता है। ये इट्स कैन से कि ये एक नेटवर्क होता है, इंटायर नेटवर्क होता है। ऑन द टॉप जो है वो ये सॉफ्टवेयर है डिसीगो। वी कैन से दैट मैनेजमेंट लेवल नेटवर्क, दिस डिसीगो सीसी, ये सबसे ऊपर मैनेज करने के लिए होता है। इसके नीचे जो हैं वो आते हैं ऑटोमेशन पैनल्स विच आर कनेक्टेड थ्रू अनदर नेटवर्क। दिस नेटवर्क कैन बी ओपन नेटवर्क। जो डिसीगो में है ये BAC नेट प्रोटोकॉल इस तरह यूज़ होता है। सो ईच प्रोटोकॉल विल हैव इट्स ओन इंडिविजुअल नेटवर्क कनेक्शन। अब अगर ऑटोमेशन पैनल से नीचे आए तो फील्ड लेवल डिवाइसेस आ जाती हैं। दे आर कनेक्टेड थ्रू द पैनल्स with Decigo CC. सो इस पिक्चर में हम देखें तो सेम सेम उसी तरह है। ये फायर अलार्म के लिए ये सिस्टम बना हुआ है। इसमें अगर कोई फॉल्ट ट्रांसमिशन आएगी, अलार्म ट्रांसमिशन, तो वो इसमें आएगी। नीचे देखिए आप, ये उसका डिवाइसेस का एक क्लस्टर सा बना हुआ है। अब ये तो था कि डिसीगो होता क्या है। अब हम लोग डिसीगो को ऑन करने के लिए सोचते हैं। तो अगर हम इस तरह का, ये इसका आइकन है, अगर हम इस पर डबल क्लिक करेंगे तो ये कुछ इस तरह खुलना शुरू हो जाएगा। अब अगली स्लाइड में या अगले वीडियो में मैं बताऊंगा कि खुलने के बाद आगे क्या करना। Hello, Assalamu alaikum. So now we try to launch this software. So we can see inside how it will work and how it diagnose. Yeah. So we start from summary bar. It's This is the summary bar. There are event lamps: high, medium, low, and life safety. You can see here 3 by 14. We have three faults. If we double click, these are the three major problems in isolation room. And then he says supply fan trip alarm, and then again trip alarm. So start from summary bar. It tell us complete overall events which detected by the system. There are sometime audio alerts also, and we can access documentation also from other related to the software. So in this summary bar, the most important things is this one, the event lamps. So what is the event lamps? We can say that event lamps provide an overview of the building automation system in current condition. So individual event lamp will blink when anything happen in the system. Field devices has gone offline and cannot be reached. Network driver has encountered a problem. Database backup has begun. So it's it shows all overall, and there are some operations here which have alarm, some don't have alarm. So this lamps is blinking, that they show us that this the problems in the system. So it's this number shows us 3. Now it's mean we have 3 problems in high level emergency. In the medium we have 28. So it displays the summary bar. So after the summary bar, this another thing to learn is this event event list. So this is on the left side of the software. We have we can see the event list. So it's active event, and it shows every event in this list. So they are automatically sorted by from the top to bottom. uh, Basically two categories. This it's unacknowledged active alarms, and then we can divide into two: highest level, lowest level. So same as unacknowledged active alarms, highest level and lowest level. So this one divided like this. This classification is like that there is unacknowledged and acknowledged, then high and low. So after the summary bar we learn event list, and then if you want to sort it out, this more event list, how we can sort. in this three, no, this one, if we acknowledge this, so it means that we know this problem is happening. So acknowledge all this. You can do like that: click first and then somewhere here shift key, select all, and then acknowledge all that I know this information. So because of acknowledgement, for any alarm it will not make to sound or siren. So we can solve the problem like that. So this button is used for sorting. If I can look, we can sort by category, by discipline, by date and time, by maintenance status, event status, source status, or whatever, how we want to sort out our events. This is our filter. We can use this one. Then this is there is another menu, we can say operator menu. So how we can see operator menu? Okay, so if we click here, you can see this is our operator menu, and then we have two options: switch over and change user password. So from here we can change our password and ID. And then this is our view, manager view. I will explain one. Which one? Okay, this one. Okay, you can see we have a big, small. This is our main default view. Same in this one square is big. Then we have here our event list, and the down we have our detail panel, your operation panels. And we can manually also do this one small or big, like anything, but this is all our views. We have mostly three views: secondary, primary, and detail view. And how we can this one is system browser. So we can see in the system browser that which application is where. So we click here, suppose select anything. Hello, assalamu alaikum. So we continue our discussion. This is our system browser. Here we can see the different locations. The system browser display the same like database. It can display his data into two views. One is called application view, which was here. Another one is management view, which was this one. So now let's first we'll learn this what is application view. Application view, we can say it shows focus on the system applications कि कौन सी चीज़ कहाँ पे लगी हुई है, and then graphics, reports, schedules, like that. So we go ahead with the basement one, and then suppose we want to check AHU and AHU07. So it will show the graphical representation of the event. So this is called application view. Now let's learn the another one, management view. So management, basically it provides structure hierarchy of the field networks attached to the software. By default it's devices, they are grouped in the networks. So let's start with the B. hardwares, and you see there are so many devices and LL2 pump. Suppose here is LL2 pump. So this is the management view, and then we have another one, custom views. This one made by the user on his own specification. It's used rarely, but suppose only one graphic view, not run the report. So like that, we make a specific view for this. So three types of views: application view, management views, and specific views, which one we can make our own. So now let's start go more deeper. So if you open the management view and then show description, so we have also here classification. You can see show description by description by name, show name and name description. It suddenly changed everything. Now suppose show description and show description by name, it will change where it change. You see here, notice here how the things will change. First it's a name, name of the device. Suppose it's a riser, so now we change name to name description. So name riser, and then this all it will change. Same as here, if we have a description, so you can see this is a description, new remote, notification and riser. If we go notification names, and then we have like this one, it will just more details. It says same list of data, but show in a some different ways. So how we can go ahead? So now this is our primary view. This is our we can say primary view, but there is a secondary view also, which can we can see the reports and the other thing. So go to now see here we have a default, and we have a textual viewer. If we click here, textual viewer, when a field panel's IO points are selected, so we can select in most cases the objective selected in the system browser has associate application in this viewer. To show the viewer, we have to click the textual viewer. So click this. So what is the next is operation tab. This one we have to learn. Operation tab is a system manager window, and then we have this extended operation tabs. So let's try to understand what is this. So one of the reason to select a point in the this primary pan, suppose this one, to access the point property, for example, the point present value is controlled, and they can go back to their automated state. So these tasks can be performed and in the operation, and in this in this operation tab. So click okay here. So this is our command. So it's show command properties in the here operation panel, and I cannot change the values because if we change the values it will impact overall our network. So after this one we send it, and then this one go to here to change the values. We just here select the command, click on the command, and then put the value, and then we have another here window appear like send. And if we send, then the value of the field panel will be changed. I can suppose how can I go with this one? So it's like I have a I have a one image if I can show, but not. So in operation we can change the priorities. This here with the command we have a release button, and then here when we change the value we have to send, and it will change the whole operation. Enough in this video, I have to eat also. Hello, assalamu alaikum. So we continue our topic. Now we just see what is primary and how we can relate the items in the pan. So we go our high, we have issue isolation room 5308. We double click, and then he show this 5308. Here pressure is 0.00. We have a issue. So this is our primary pan. So there is a okay, where is our show? So like this, look in this in description, it's isolation room 5308, and this is our main panel. So and then we have a sub panel also, if I can, secondary panel. So if we go and show graphical representation of this same RC5308, so we can see more details in the graphical view. And then here we have a history button, back, navigate, go to back. So here we go back, again back, so it will take me to the same first view. And this one go forward, navigation in the forward direction. And this one is our history, and this is our home button. Press this one, we go in the home. And then what we do next is now I change the history, so it's all have a layout. Now we go in this layout view, and then select this one. We have here our locations where we have this just give some practical example so we can learn better. So suppose we are in the 5th floor, G5, and then here we have this AC temperatures thermostats which we can make up and down. And For this we can change the value in the operations, but our IT he stop us. If we click here, you can see here we can change this operations from 20.07 to now he not allow me to change. So here also you see in the application view we have different bars like logic viewers and documents, logics. The simple use is just click in the loop 5 and we have FCDU room number and jump, and he will take to this location to our which this is location is FCU. And if we select this manual navigation, it will manually we can mention previous without much explanation. Yani instead of double clicking the object, we write something name and then send, and then software will find for us the details. And the most important thing we have to this software is the now we are going more deeper. We suppose we go some kind of a pump and change the value to on and off. So for pumps we go in the 5th floor. We check the history. Where is our graphical view? So home, layout, we are somewhere in ground floor 5. No, layout, and ground floor 6. Again mistake again. Go back. So we have in the next lesson I will make some pump have to be on and off, and then we have values to change from on to off, but it will do in next lesson because I cannot find this point. So as a whole, what we learn now, this this is our main menu. Okay, primary pane, you can say this is our primary view, and this is our event list. And then if we want to see more, we get here a secondary pane. This one you can say system browser. System browser can divide it into two: application view and management view. And on the top this is summary bar. Whole if we close our whole learning, it is like in this one. And then if you want to exit, click menu and you jump to exit, and it will leave the software. And after few we will learning now the next step. It's called trends. It means in time intervals we prepare a report in the time interval. So how we make a time interval report. So suppose a fan on off, or same we have here one major problem, isolation room. Okay, we click here double. So this one, if we want to tell our administration that this one graphically, if I can make a graph for this, that it's from now it's here 3:25, so up to 5 o'clock what happened. So for this we have to make this software give us a chart which describe the change the state of information from with the temperature sensor. Yani, it will give the temperature information in a chart with the temperature sensor. And he will show us two, yani outside air temperature, what happening in the normally predict the pattern of outside air temperature. It's it will check every 15 minutes, is usually enough to establish a whole overall weather pattern of the day. And then another one is the room temperature. The temperature of the room should not change too greatly or frequently. It's mean here also every 15 minutes to perhaps every half an hour be sufficient to check. Now how can we make a graph? How we make a graph? How we make a graph? How we make a graph? So suppose select this one. Okay, in the next video we make a trending graph for this device.